If I could choose any instrument, I'd like to play the piano.
I started with piano, but someone came to our school and talked about the instruments of the orchestra. They introduced the violin, the viola, the cello, and then they said, here's the biggest one and the lowest one, this is the double bass. And something about that really called out to me.
In the auditorium today, the APO are coming. I think they're here to show us their music.
The APO has a very important role in Auckland's community. It covers a lot of demographics and a lot of different areas. We have this amazing Connect program and people are going into schools and teaching and mentoring and just connecting everybody to live music. And a lot of children are getting the opportunity to come and hear us play. It's very different from when I was a child.
Okay, yes.
I guess it makes me want to play an instrument, just looking at everyone else play one.
When you come to a concert,
Auckland Philharmonia Orchestra, everybody!
you can see the musicians,
Look at them, don't they look spectacular?
you can hear them, and being in the same room, you're almost part of the music yourself.
Now is the chance that you get to see the orchestra up close by walking through. Thanks for coming, see you later!
One week the APO might be performing on a main stage concert in the town hall, and the day after that we might be doing a composer workshop with local young composers.
Today with the APO, it's really quite a test. You don't have much time in front of the orchestra and you've spent a long time imagining what something might sound like and trying to bring it to fruition, and that's your moment to hear it. The plastic bag was an interesting one. I really couldn't imagine what it would sound like to hear 50 people doing it. So you probably see a plastic bag every day. And so it was really trying to use music to make a statement about that, or sort of draw people's attention in a subtle way.
The first time I laid my hands on the piano was when I was at the age of 4 in China. After first starting to play the piano, I realised I didn't want to give it up and I wanted to improve. As a pianist, you're always constantly learning. The deeper you go into it, the more things there are to explore, so it's a constant learning. APO provides a massive role in my development as a musician. As a 2018 Hayden Staples Scholar, I've been very lucky enough to have the connection through the APO to be able to perform in today's masterclass with Henry, which has been a very valuable experience.
At the university, I had a connection with the APO from 17 till now. It's never stopped. But it began much earlier for me with the orchestra. I didn't get my first good teacher until I was 15, when I shifted up to Auckland, and then it all just began. Luckily, I had a teacher who encouraged her students to play in orchestras and get as much experience as possible, and playing with other people, playing music together has always been my passion. I've always loved playing in groups. People think very fondly of the APO. We belong to Auckland.